Verse 10, last verse, I promise. So good, too good to pass up. It says, for a day in your courts is, help me out, what is it? It's better. It's better than 1,000 elsewhere. He says, I would rather be a doorkeeper in the house of my God than dwell in the tents of wickedness. Here's a thought I wrote down in my Bible. I wrote down, you need to let go of the good in order to grab hold of that which is better. That's what we need to do a lot of times. We cling to some things that some of which are good, some of which are bad. Obviously, we got to let go of the bad too. But sometimes it's the good things that keep us from the best things in our life. I think it was Jim Collins in his leadership book, Good to Great, that said good is the greatest enemy of great. And that's true in our life spiritually as well. We need to let go of the good even that keeps us from experiencing God's best in our life. This is why people cling to the things of this world. This is why people cling to the worries of the stresses of this life. This is why people embrace evil. It's called sin in their life. Temptations they embrace. They embrace something lower and forfeit something higher. It's called sin. Sin, if you didn't know this, sin can be fun for a season. Sin can be fun for a little while you're doing it. But I like what one pastor said. Sin is like sneezing. It feels good while you're doing it, but afterwards, there's just a bunch of nasty green snot, you know? It's like, I don't know about you, but I like sneezing. It kind of feels good, but then afterwards, it's like, oh, this is disgusting. That's what sin is like. And so at the end of the day, here's what you need to ask yourself. Is what I'm currently participating in better than what God promises me in the future? Or is what is promised to me in the future having any influence on how I'm living today? Do I really believe, and do you really believe, at all of our locations, do you really believe that one day is better in God's courts than the thousands elsewhere? Do we really believe that God's blessings are better than all this world has to offer? This doesn't mean that we're not going to ever have problems. Surely we're going to have problems. Jesus even said, in this world we'll have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome this world. So it doesn't mean that we won't have problems, but I don't know about you, but I'd rather walk through the valley of Baca with Jesus than without Jesus. I'd rather be in the boat in the middle of a storm with Jesus than on the shore without Jesus, because even in the midst of my greatest problem, I can experience his greatest peace.